सहमति से पारित हो कि आगे चल के खुशहाली हमारे देश में आए। धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। श्री कादिर आनंद जी।
She has not taken even a single word into her note, which Mr.
Mr. Kathir Anand ji.
Honorable Speaker, sir. Honorable Speaker, sir. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak on this union budget. Sir, after this budget was presented in this August House, many chief ministers had their comments. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, who is really revolutionizing the state in administration as well as socio-economic policies, has flaunted this budget, that it is not a budget of a common man. Sir, my father, Shri Durai Murugan, is the leader of the Tamil Nadu Assembly. He has been in the politics for more than 50 years. Recently, the Tamil Nadu Assembly celebrated him and congratulated him for continuing in the Assembly for 50 years and still undefeated from the same parliament, from the same legislative assembly. When I asked him, what is the reason behind the success of a politician or a political party, he clearly said, he gave he clearly gave me a word saying that when a party or a government fails to address the poorest of the poorest man in the governance, then automatically the government will be a failure. I asked him, what is his reason behind being elected again and again? He told me very clearly, I respect my constituency as a temple and I worship my voters as my real gods. But this government, I don't see that they have done anything to the common man. Sir, when no welfare schemes have been given in this budget, when you see the overall budget proposals, the North has been given a lot of funds, but the South has been deprived of. Even during the pandemic, every member of parliament came running to the Prime Minister's office as well as to the Home Minister's office asking for relief fund. But we didn't get any funds. They gave us a good hope and sent us back. We didn't have any relief fund. The GST compensation is still due after June 30th. The Manrega scheme, which was a beautiful scheme, where the common lady in any constituency, the poorest lady in the constituency, was able to make their day because of the Manrega. They were not dependent on their husbands. But when this Manrega is now, the funds have been reduced, it is really depriving of their daily livelihood, sir. Repeated announcements, housing for all, for doubling the farmer income, linking peninsular rivers, and also 1 crore in just 59 minutes for the MSC segments. Everything is only in documents and nothing is happening in real. Sir, when we talk about farmers, agriculture, which is a very big issue which has been talked about, I was looking at the government is going to announce a lot of things in this agriculture. But nothing has been said, sir. And recently, a member raised a question in the August House. He asked the data of the farmers' suicide while protesting for the 3 formulas. The government said, I am quoting what has been said by the minister, no information regarding the suicide by any farmer while protesting the 3 formula is available with the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. The government is not even aware how many suicides has happened. Further, they said, the subject of compensation to the families of the deceased farmers in the farmers' movement is with the state government. So, the union government has washed away whatever happens to the farmers. They don't even care. The second question was asked. The Farm Act has been repealed, but what happens to for the contracts, everything which is being signed during the tenure of the farm law? The government says the agreements entered by the acts after the three principal acts and before passing the repeal act will be governed by the legal provisions. What that means? Whatever agreements made by the farmers and the organizations after and before repealing of the farm laws will be existing. So whatever damage has been done, the government doesn't care about it. Not even one single rupee has been announced by the union government for the benefit of the deceased farmers. Sir, this is an anti-agriculturist budget. That is what I can tell about. Sir, please, sir, I've got just few more points to make. Sir, when you talk about projects that has been announced by this government, especially railway projects. Just a completing, sir. The Southern Railway was allocated 7,114 crores. Northern Railway has been allocated 66,000 crores, sir. This is an example of how the center deceives the state, the south. Sir, again, I want to conclude with only one point, sir. Please don't disturb me and just give me a moment. Madam, please. NEET is a subject which is a matter of this hour. Sir, in the NEET pati sollanona, madam understands Tamil language, so I would like to talk in Tamil. In the NEET pati na sollanona, 2020 க்கு முன்னாடி, before 2020, the entire hospitals in the state was built by the own money, state money. After the 2020, the central government announced a scheme, 60-40 percentage. Money was given by the central government and hospitals are built. Now, in the NEET, they say all the seats will be through the NEET and state will not enjoy any benefit out of it. Everything is an open competition. But ஒரு hospital கட்டி முடிச்ச அப்புறமா after the hospital is completed, sir, I am concluding, sir. After this hospital is being completed by any government, sir, I am concluding, sir, please.
Only conclude.
The maintenance of the hospital, salaries of the hospital, and also all the expenses of the hospital has to be borne by the state government.
Anandji,
Now
kindly
tell me,
conclude
sir.
it.
Now tell me, sir. What is the law behind it? The state has to spend all the money, and someone from the North India will come into the South India, will take those seats, and they will enjoy the MBBS seats.
Conclude kindly.
I'm concluding, sir. I'm concluding, sir.
I'm announcing next name.
And I'm telling you, after they complete the PG, state government usually used to send the doctors
Shri
to the
M.K.
primary health centers.
Raghavanji.
Sir, I'm completing, sir.
Complete
Primary
karo,
health
kab se
centers,
kar.
and we used to serve in the villages. Now, the persons will come in, they'll take their 100 degrees,
Shri
and they'll
M.K.
walk back to the
Raghavanji.
northern state. Sir,
Hello, I request all the member, we have a very long list and all other people have to conclude within 5 minutes. एक sentence में conclude
what,
कीजिए.
sir?
Within
ठीक है, sir. So this government, when I conclude my speech, I want to tell this union government, to the Honorable Finance Minister, with her august presence here, that this government deprives all the rights for the state in Tamil Nadu, and it only is
अब से 5 मिनट में आप अपना बात को समाप्त कीजिए.
opportunity.
Sir,
आप तो बहुत वरिष्ठ मेंबर हो, मगर यहाँ बहुत लंबा लिस्ट है और हमें कंक्लूड करना है. राघवन जी.
Sir, thank you, respected